Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to our Achievements Hunter run. You can check the playlist to see the other videos, where before EU5 released I plan to get all of EU4 achievements. So far so good, we did a couple, and today I'm gonna try the achievement that is linked to a custom nation, because I have to create a custom nation for 400 points that's gonna do around the world in 8 years, conquer all of these provinces until 1524, and I plan to do it much faster. Guys, and one announcement before we go to the game itself and the nation creation. This Thursday at 7 PM Central European time, we are planning to start a new multiplayer game. The registration is already opened and everyone is welcomed. We still have a few slots left, so if you want to try your MP game, check the link in the pinned comments and join our Discord server. You have no idea what kind of OP stuff you can achieve with just 400 of points limit that this achievement allows. So let me walk you through everything. You see, this is our country. We've got pretty much all of the British Isles, except a bit of England that I'll conquer early on. We've got Iceland, and we've got some islands here taken from Portugal for the access to Africa. Now, this costed me just the provinces 180 points, so I still had over 200 points to spend on my government, ruler and ideas. As for our ruler, you see it's El do Presidente, 66, 20 years old with tech cost, and that ruler is part of our parliamentary republic. That parliamentary republic is giving us more of armies and also access to parliament. That is gonna have some bonuses to the colonization itself. Besides that, we have a tech group of Anatolian, which is simply having better pips early on compared to Western, and we are English and Catholic, which is just a standard one, we don't need anything else. We also a Great Republic, so we start as an empire. It's just because we had enough points to spend on it. And then the ideas. Now, since we want to finish the game before 1520, and I assume we're gonna finish it much earlier, I don't need the last few ideas, because I will never reach that part of the game, which means I can get some stupid ideas. They're really stupid, they shouldn't be in the list. Like, they're giving you points instead of taking them. So for example, I can have cannot start wars at the end, that's minus 100 points, cannot build buildings minus 40, cannot send merchants minus 40, so it's 180 points more that I can spend on the other stuff. That's why I took a colonies for a tradition, a colonial range, and I'm just thinking 3 moments might be worth it, because fleets that will be exploring the world should do it faster, technically. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I think I'm gonna keep it. Then settlers increase on a maximum, global settlers increase on a maximum, and then infantry fire shock. This is really just an addition that doesn't matter, but I could spend points on that. Now I have to do a correction to our country, because apparently we cannot own any province outside of the British region, which means I cannot own this, I cannot own this, and I cannot own these provinces. Totally fine, I will adjust the nation and restart the game. Now we are talking, the achievement is enabled. But yeah, as for our country, you see, we start with 20 of income, 32,000 of troops, which I don't really need. So I'm gonna start with removing calf, just to save money. You see, now we are even making some money. I'm gonna keep the rest because we want to still beat England, so I'm gonna start with building some spy network on them. Set up the rivals, which is gonna be England itself, it's gonna be Denmark, and because we might want to take Iceland, but it's possible that I don't need it. And we are gonna rival Ottomans as well. Here I will go for the policy that is gonna give us more settlers increase. So just finish the colonies a bit faster. Go on, take advisor. I wanted to take the stab cost, but I'll just boost the stability without it. Take prestige guy. Colonial range. I will think about it. As well as land for swimming, just to generate some mana. From estates, I'll take power points for sure, as well as native assimilation. Religious diplomats, that gives us diplo rep if I needed any allies, just something for better loyalty, as well as manpower, supremacy with the crown, the general decision from burghers, prestige for sure, settlers chance and increase, and I don't think I need 1% loan, so I'll not take them. You see, here it is, the decision from burghers, a colonial range plus 10%, as well as an explorer that I can recruit already. So, you know, I don't need any idea to get the explorers so early on. And a general. Then Seasland, take the first diet, which is gonna be about improving relations with Castile. That might be my early on ally. And of course, guys, before we start, please do remember to leave a subscription on the channel to get notified about all of the future content, because I know that half of you are not subscribing yet. To start our first debate, oh, Sussexes are actually a city race, so let's start a debate and let's look for something for colonization. Nothing for colonization, but I think I will go for dev cost as well as 75% diplo points. Diplo points will be useful to get a bit faster the first ideas unlocked. Then I will ally Castile. And other big power would like to be our ally. Pretty much everyone, including France.
They love me.
Are they rivals to Castile? They are, so maybe you just go ahead and ally Austria instead. I don't really need any of this force, so that's why I'm gonna right away remove them to save some money. And as for our fleet, I already take 3 trade ships from this one and set the Explorer to the new world. Whoa, 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 we've got 6 heavy ships to start. Do we really need them? I don't think I needed to land on the English troops on the mainland to get these 3 provinces. And I don't think they have that big of a fleet. I'm gonna remove all of the heavy ships. We don't need them. It is fine. Why the transport ships can we just move boats? So now we're making money. Remember the general from the decision from nobility? 4511. And you know what? I will take the 1% loans. Just so I can play around with my advisors a bit better. And I'll be looking for a colonial range advisor. One for a doctrine. Nothing really I need, honestly, and it costs money. I'll not pick this. Or you know what? It is gonna get more expensive over time. I'm gonna pick the naval bonus of owned coast. And it's funny that at the start, I see all of these provinces already. So now that I got advisor for colonial range, you see a range here. Not a problem, I'll be able to start... I think I should be able to start colonizing Greenland as soon as I discover it. I want to build a flagship, but for that I'll need a bit more of sailors in our fleet. That's why I'm gonna build more trade ships that will be used to explore anyway. A second great power. I think we should aim on getting a bit more of power projection. That's why I'm gonna embargo all of our rivals. And I'll get the rest for just conquest of England, which is granted by Castile. Really, Castile? Really? Why would you do that? It's not like I need to rush it. With the ship's done, I can go and create my flagship, which is gonna be a heavy ship, just for better fighting with more cannons. But let's see what else we can do. Well, nothing really for colonization, so we'll go for morale and engagement with, in case I need to fight powers like Japan with, or Mamluks that I will need for this achievement. Okay, looks like Castile is no longer guaranteeing England, so let me just prepare my army. And we are gonna declare this beautiful war. Patience, guys. Patience is all we need. And I think that should be an easy wipe, maybe not in the first. Drunken explorer, oh no. No, don't run away. We're running straight toward... Yeah, of course, I'm so stupid. And I did not cancel these 2 fleets missions. So they've run into Navy of Britain, which I thought would be smaller. But I just rebuilt even more trade ships, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and at least win on the land. Maybe just make sure we can really win it. Let's take a bit of defenders from Sussex. Zlewikk. Why are you throwing? That was so close to lose. And let's get a wipe on Essex. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Portugal landed here! Now I'm being heavily trolled. I think I should be playing a bit smaller speed, and at least I think actually that's good that Portugal landed, and I'll not even try stopping them next time. Because that is 3 war score from winning battles they're giving us here. As long as I win these battles. No, they have a month tick to recover. But yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's a lot of 3 war score. How much I already got? 4. Give me more. Feed me with this war score, guys. Feed me. Now, yeah, they might combine their troops. Worst case, I will get some mercs, but it's completely fine. They will get, again, a month to recover. This is completely fine. More battles, more 0.1 war score. But yeah, here it goes. Should be a wipe. Let's go and wipe the Portuguese troops. Now that I explored the new world, let's see. Oh, yes, I have reached to Canada. Let me double check which province in Canada. I need New York for sure. Yeah, so I just need one province here and then we can jump to New York. Let me start colonizing this one. So with PP, I'm right now getting a lot of mana. And this is with 111 advisors. About that, since I have a good stability, let me also take cheaper advisors from each of the states. So soon, once I'll start finding cheaper advisors, I'm gonna leverage them on level 3 and 4. Danish exiles sure give me mana, especially that it allows me to take this technology a bit ahead of time and get innovativeness. It's time to wipe the fleet of England. Should be easy peasy thanks to their flagship. Just make sure I'm gonna follow them wherever they are running. They have nowhere to run away to, so that's an easy win. Where and why are you running? Yeah, definitely they're running to Portugal. Now, because France fully annexed them, it's not as easy to peace out, as you see. That is fine. Actually, since I wanted to colonize provinces in Africa, but I don't have French, I'm gonna try taking one of the Portuguese islands, maybe Madeira in this PC. That's why I'm gonna resend the colonies here. And I'm gonna grab my troops and go to Portugal. Our tier 2 guarantee form is gonna be about yearly Republican tradition. Go to Portugal, thank you so much for Madeira, full money and more reparations. And let's move now to full annexation of England with also some additional money. So our economic situation is certainly pretty good. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and repay all of these loans. Yeah, and now our income is closer to 30 than 20. I love this kind of events. Republican tradition and minus corruption. So I just took corruption, which is gonna be immediately repaid with this event. Oh no, guys, our explorer died already. I could burn it, but I think in 3 years I should be able to click this decision again. So it is fine. Oh wow, I could form English nation already and take their mission tree. Does that block me from getting the achievement? Just read it. You can form England and still get the achievement. I think I will do that for the colonial missions because our mission tree is trash. It does change our government type though. You know what? Now I'm gonna stay with my government type. Screw it. This could have been much better, but no. Since my balance is 14, I'm gonna already get this and this guy to level 2. There it is. I've been looking for this kind of event for cheaper advisor. Level 3 for just 4 ducats a month. My first bonus from the papacy, I think that I will go for the Republican tradition just to keep it high. And now with Madeira getting court, let's take a look at the colonial range. Yeah, I can get that far. Could I charter a company from Yolov? They own no coastal provinces on a different continent within our colonial range that can be assigned to a trade company and not their capital already part of the trade company. Nah, doesn't matter. I can just go ahead and start colonizing myself just as far as possible. Let's go for the grain coast. I have just to cancel this colonies here first. Go for the grain coast. We just need to get as much range as possible. Taking Miltech is another innovativeness, so we're at 16.6. I won't take Deep Protect because all of these points will go into ideas. There it is. Give me back my Explorer. How about a General? Yeah, pretty bad. But yeah. Mr. Explorer, you surely have more things to explore now. Yes, let's go for the Caribbean. No, I don't need to go to Caribbean. Let's focus on West African Sea. Now, as for the debate, I could go for 100 admin mana and tech cost. Or I'm really thinking about this one guy here, Inquisitor, that is 90% cheaper to get. So I'm gonna get him level 5. But I think this is actually gonna give me more at this moment. Because as you see, I can take the technology right away, which is more innovativeness and access to exploration ideas. So it gets more explorers, another colonist, and soon also a colonial range. Now actually not lacking much to get a golden era started. Let's go for a large city. So we need to develop our beloved London a bit here. This is gonna also help to get Renaissance a bit faster. Gonna spend all of mill points because I'm ahead of time, and a bit of mana. Just these two diplo points are going all into the ideas. There goes on a colonial range as well as fleet movement speed. Hopefully this is gonna help with actually exploring provinces a bit faster. Let's see our new range. It doesn't change that much. I still have to go for Grain Ghost. Oh, a global dominance mission. I'm telling you again, probably English missions would be better, but I want to keep the roleplay. Let's go take this trade efficiency as well as some prestige. So I can already explore a lot thanks to this colonial range. So my one guy is exploring Africa, the other is gonna explore Americas. Guys, this fleet movement speed does work and exploring everything extremely fast with just 2 fleets. Tier 3 guarantee for is gonna be frequent elections, so I'm gonna more often get mana for re-electing our ruler. And also in the future, if this guy dies, I'll be able to faster get our ruler to 666. The first bonus and age of this character, it doesn't really matter, but the colony development boost is gonna make us a bit richer with this colonized terrains. And this is what I'm talking about. When you elect, you have 33% chance for each category of mana to get 50 power points. So I'm gonna this time get some mill points. I think I would like to get diplo, but mill points are okay. 3 mana for just 120 ducats. Count me in. Our cheaper advisor for admin just died a bit early. I'm just gonna get someone level 2. With the Avalon colony finished, let's go after Manhattan now. So it's gonna be our first province that we do need for the achievement. Time to embrace the institution, thanks to selling the titles. It costs us a bit. Question is, do we want to wait for it to spread farther? You know what, my income will be increasing over time as well. And developing the province. Let's just embrace it already. It is fine. And we might try selling it to someone. Like for example Castile. Absolutely worth it, 3 ducats a month. So you see our current settlers chance is, for example here, of course it's a calculation, 17.8%. But my next idea group is another 10% from 3 colonies. But also our national idea for another 20%. So right now it is actually 50% of the new settlers chance. So for example, New York by default it is growing 5 a month, but last month I got 30 new settlers, so I got additional 25 thanks to this chance. Same right now, it's 240, 270, another 30 settlers. Since I'm really had in the mill points, I will go ahead and dev my trade centers in the English channel. Yeah, I'll wait for prosperity to hit 100 first, and then I'm gonna dev this 2 to 10 development so I can upgrade the trade centers to level 2. But in the meantime, this is gonna take time, so this center can be developed to 10 so I can get the trade center ready. There goes the last exploit idea. This is not as important, but it is fabricating claims, you know, versus colonial regions, so on a new world, not that much important. But it's also innovativeness. And remember, each idea we take in this particular group is gonna make the technology cheaper. So if all of the ideas failed, you see it's 2% per idea, minus 14% in total that I'm having. So the next Diplo tech only costs me 350 mana. With Grading Coast colonized, let's see what's the next station we're gonna have. It is really close to get to Ezorangondo. Well, no, it's not really. Let's go for Benguela then, which is also a trade center in Ivory Coast, so that might be of use. Especially that we're gonna add both of these two provinces to the trade companies. So we are gonna boost it to 50% over time. Another issue in the parliament, and I'm surely going for the colonies. Global settlers increase, as well as colonial range. And colony cost modifier. Can I get it even higher for Burger's influence? Where it is pretty high. I could get another privilege to increase it. How about we take, I don't know what, guys. I could take the construction cost and tax meta. That's additional 10 influence. So now if we go to parliament, this is gonna be 24% of colonial range. So let's take a look now. How far can we reach? It's still not enough for this island. And we, with this new colonist, we are gonna start going after South America because there's a province here in California that we need to get for the achievement. And now we also got New York done. I could technically go after Mexico and get there as well. But I think there is no need. Can go the normal way. I'm just thinking what to do with my third explorer now. That one is going here. No, other one is going here as I have to get there. Can we charter a trade company from someone? Not yet. I think I'm gonna just use this additional colonist in Ivory Coast to get one of these provinces, since that's obviously additional trade power. You know what? To speed the things up, I need this province for achievement. And the calling range for this province would be also of use. I will attack the Mamluks. Let me just take a look at my exact calling range. Do I have calling range for this? I don't. This? No. I have calling range for Rashid, so I would have to go. These provinces would need to be taken. I can beat the Mamluks because they are Tech 4. I am reminded I'm at Tech 6, so I have two gigantic technologies advantage. Just before I declare, I have to build up a few more transport ships. So we're gonna get there with at least 25,000 of troops. Since I'm up to date with Diplo Tech, I've got the ideas, I can switch my focus now to admin. Hello there, Mr. Mamluks. They took Tech 5, that is not gonna help. Let's declare the war. Unfortunately, no CB1, as they did not have a choice, but this is fine. Let's get this back to 1, and this to 0. In the meantime, tier 4 guarantee form, I think I would just simply go for cheaper bonuses from the papacy. In the meantime, Benguela is already finished. Let's take a look at our colonial range. Mr. Kilwa. Still not. I just have to go for a province in Cape, but I will go for Cape itself because this is a very hefty amount of development. 15. Screw it, guys, I'm taking the admin tech a bit ahead of time, which allows me to unlock second idea group, that is expansion for another colonist. I book a colonist. This is how far I can get in South America, so let's send him here. I'm hitting the mill points cap in the meantime, and as I'm not really rushing this one, let me def a bit in our homelands to get higher manpower. And since it's British Isles, it's pretty cheap, even here without prosperity. But yeah, let's just develop a bit more south with the death cost edict, just increasing the amount of manpower we'll have. Well, obviously Crownland as well. And this is it for the War of the Mamluks, taking all the way south, including the provinces that we need for the achievement. Of course, I cannot core all of them at once. I have to first core Rosetta and Damietta and then the others. It's gonna take some time, but it is fine. Let me just make sure to add all of these provinces to the trade company, and also just increase the autonomy as I don't plan to deal with the rebels. And well, I actually do have decent amount of trade power, 37%, 41%. Let me just go ahead and invest into that trade company. That is 48%. Well, that is a bit of money that we are investing, but I think that should be enough. 55%, so that's additional merchant we will receive. I don't even have a range for the merchant in here, so I'm just gonna send him somewhere to Europe. And this is also the easiest. If you really want a merchant and you want him fast, just add Cape Colony to a trade company. That's a free merchant. There goes also our fourth colonist. Tech 7 on deploy is 115 additional colonial range. So now if we take a look at the range, yes, I can buy provinces. I think from Imerina would be the best, or here I could just colonize a province far more in here. So I'm gonna actually recall, I'm gonna keep this colony, but I'm gonna start a new one up north. And now Imerina, would you like to? They're at war. Yeah. These guys would, for example, sell it for They would never sell it. But yeah, I think Imerina is our goal. That is good colonial range for India. What? 1474 and Portugal already discovered El Dorado. What the hell is this? Second expansion idea is not only merchant, but also additional global settlers increase. Now, see, I could buy cargo from Marehan, charter the company, to get access to India, as I'm really slightly lacking colonial range there. And I'm really thinking about doing so. Colonial will take a bit more. Let's do that. So now we need this. We need Tana from Gujarat. Let's take a look. You know, thanks to this province in Marehan, I have colonial range to Philippines. So I can start coring. It's just the colony's arrival time is gonna be pretty long. But yeah, let's take a look at Gujarat. Tana would cost us 2,500 nuggets. So burgers, I need a bit of help. Please keep. And in a couple of months I will get to the enough amount. There we go. Tana is in our hands, so now we are just missing 4 more provinces. It also seems that the biggest slower down will be the California colony. That's why I already established colony here in Zlewikk, so I can claim shortly and declare war on them. So coring this province is gonna give me colonial range for California. So let me just prepare my troops now to get there, because I need money for chartering the colonies. Let me sell titles. Unfortunately, Ming is too big to sell me a province, to charter a company. But Daviet is gonna do that, so I'm gonna get a province from Daviet, make a claim on Ming, and I will try beating them. This won't be an easy war. Actually, for a matter of saving money, I'm gonna send the colonies to Taiwan, and from Taiwan I will be able to make a claim on Ming, so it's gonna be a bit of money we'll save that I'll spend getting a trade company from Orissa. And my ruler died. He could have lived much longer. He's just 54 years old, but it is fine. I'm just gonna let it click after 3 months. There we go. Take these provinces and we need to start coring them ASAP to get the range. First one, then the other. So Mr. Province in California, how close are we range-wise? Really close. I need to core these provinces, that's gonna be enough. Guys, it's 1481 and I pretty much see majority of the world. At least oceans and sea-wise. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Ming has 86,000 troops, but they attack 5. So let's see. I'm gonna claim this little province here. And let's wait a bit for the rest of our fleet that is arriving with our heavy ship. Worst case, I will recruit some mercs. It is fine. Let's just go ahead and land there. I'm not about to unlock infantry fire, so I'm increasing my fire of infantry from 0.55 to 1.5. Yeah, they have no chance. Price of China were increased. European traders in China. Let's see how our army quality will do. Remember, they still do not have the 6, so the key one for the army quality plus this infantry fire that I was mentioning. Here's the result. That allowed me to go for tier 5 guarantee form. I honestly don't care which one. Let me just go for the reinforced speed. Okay, taking Canton from Ming. I mean, let's take a bit more war score from winning battles. We already have 16. You see they are down to 67,000 troops. These are really free battles because I'm just transferring my troops with the fleet, so they have no chance to react. Well, now, will you accept? Yes. Full money, which I'll need to charter more companies. So, hello, Mr. Risha. Please keep this little province here. It's not that much expensive. You see, we are just missing 3 now. I took the wrong one. I could just burn it, but it's fine. I have money, I'll just get another province. How about Yusugi? Yusugi will not charter me anything because they're not independent. I would need to charter from Ainu probably and just go at war. Big oopsie here with Bengal Delta. Imagine taking the wrong province. But I'll take the right one now. Oh boy. Yeah, I will burn it, guys. You're not accepting it. I could just go to war now. I'm burning this. Sorry, guys. It has to happen once in 100 gameplays. Okay, this time it's gonna work, right? Charter Company, Bengal Delta. 1.8 thousand ducats. Thank you so much. We're now just left with Ochlon and Musashi. And you know what? There's no time to waste. I'll just do I have coin range for Musashi already. I'm just gonna go and do an OCP war on them because Order Mr. Yusugi. Declare war. Nobody cares. The armies are abysmal, so let's just go for Kyoto. Just rushing down Kyoto is enough to go for Musashi. Let me double check this time. Musashi. Musashi it is. Thank you. And I officially have nothing left. Nothing left to explore in the world. I'm actually gonna finish the colony Lenka before I core people, but I might still need people for a bit more of colonial land. So let's take a look. Colonial map boat. And we need Ochlone, where we do have range. Just the colonies is gonna travel there for over a year. How about we go and have some fun with living in the homeland in the meantime. Southern England is certainly develops now, which is allowing us to have 35 of crown lands, 66,000 maximum power and 65 of income, but I'm gonna send this trade ships back home. You won't believe it, guys. Native just moved to Ochlone, which cancelled my colonist. So what I will do, I will take my army from here and simply rush them down. It is fine. It's actually might be more or less the same time I will take to get my colonies there, or maybe even less, because remember my movement speed of the navy is just so incredibly fast. Let's get these troops first here, because I can wipe them day one. Go with an OCB war. So an OCB wars today, guys. I want to keep my prosperity, so do this, tick, 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 and do this. Took less than a month. And there it is. There it is. In just 40 years. We did around the world in 80 years, so twice faster than the game required us to do. Guys, if you did enjoy another video from Achievements Hunter Runs, let me know by liking it, and obviously subscribe to the channel to get notified about the next challenge we'll do. Bye bye!